Okay, David, how long have you been a teacher?
Oh, most of my life, almost all my life. I started at just turned 27.
Wow.
Been in the same job the whole time. I'm now 66, so since 1971.
Wow. And how did it happen that you became a teacher?
I sort of always was attracted to that. I liked ideas, and I liked dealing with people, and it seemed to be the best way to combine the two.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first what I was going to teach for sure, and then I liked history a lot, and ended up there.
And what is it that you like most about teaching, David?
Well, there's so many things. I love the interactions with people. I love seeing the changes. I like to see the light bulbs light up. I like the fact that it's an open-ended profession. I mean, I've been doing it all these years, and I feel like my learning curve is steeper than it's ever been before. I figure each year now I'm better than the previous year, more better than I've ever been before. And that's exciting. It opens up, it's unlimited.
And what are the things that you like least?
Least about teaching, what do I like least? There's a lot of bureaucracy involved, and I don't like that part of teaching particularly. The workload has increased, due in part to things like email. And those kind of bureaucratic aspects of it are my least favorite, but you know, every job has some downside, and there's not that much of that.
Thinking back to those things that you like most about teaching, how important are they to you?
Very. The things that are important to me in teaching really do shape a lot of my life. It's sort of work and family are the most important things and to me, and it really matters, and it's terribly fulfilling.
And when you think about compared to the other aspects of your job, for your research, for instance, and your writing, how important is that teaching bit?
The balance of research and teaching has changed for me because now my research is in teaching.
Yes.
And so they constantly reinforce each other. And so when I'm in the classroom, I'm doing research. And when I'm doing research, I'm preparing to be in the classroom. And that's been a wonderful synergy. Oh, it's wonderful when someone has not been able to do something, when you've seen that there's a limit, something they can't understand. And then you see that look in their eyes like, oh, I can do it. It's important not only for the knowledge, but also for them as people, because people limit themselves. And there are things that they tell themselves they can't do. And very often the school system has told particular people for their entire lives that they aren't worth very much. And then when there's something that's hard to do, and they do it, and something that's hard to understand, they understand it, I think it opens up a space in their life. And that's one of the most important things I think you can do as a teacher.
Can you think of an instance of a student of yours where you saw that happen and you saw them go on to do other things?
The light bulb moments, sometimes you see them, sometimes you encounter them in writing. And I have online assignments that students do before class. And the last question is always, what did you find difficult? What did you find interesting? It gives me a lot of information about what's happening in the students' minds while they're doing the assignments. And several students reading Thomas Hobbes this year commented, this was so hard, but I did it. And that sense that they knew both that it was hard and that they had done it, I thought was a really important teaching moment.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell me, how important is your love for the subject, for history?
I think it would be very hard to teach any subject that you didn't love on some depth. If the students know whether you're just there because you have a paycheck or you're there because you care about what's happening. I think you have to care both about the students themselves and about the subject to succeed at teaching it all.